Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hey girly! If I look very dry and very crusty, it is because I am. Girl, my skin is about to crack. I just washed my face with a new cleanser that I've never used before, and when I tell you I feel, whew, like I just got a facelift, so we gotta put some moisturizer on ASAP. But today's video is gonna be a chit chat, get ready with me. I've been trying to upload a video for the last 2 weeks, and it has just been complication after complication, so I don't know how many times I have filmed a video and it's just not going live in the last week. This might have to be like the 7th or 8th video, I kid you not. If you follow me on Instagram and you watch my stories, then you would have seen the whole like issue that happened yesterday. So it's constantly something. So I'm filming this video with the positive hopes and wishes that it's gonna somehow end up going live on my channel, because it seems like every time I'm trying to post something or trying to film something, something has to happen. So today's video is going to be a chit chat, get ready with me. I'm going to talk to you guys about literally everything that's going on in life. I'm also going to give you guys a cute little announcement. I did already share this announcement on my Instagram, but just in case you don't follow me on there, then it'll be news to you on here. And then I'm also going to give you guys a slight update on that whole situation from last month. Not even last month, from December. And I wish I would have been able to get this video out last year, because I told myself 2023, positive energy, just positivity. We're not going to be paying attention to the weirdos, the stalkers. We're not going to pay attention to the negative. Like, we're just going to leave it all behind, right? But yeah, so this will be the last time we speak on this topic, because I'm not trying to drag it into 2023. I'm trying to move on with my life, and I've been trying to move on with my life for the past 5 to 6 years, but this person has been consistently harassing me since then, so it has been a problem. But yeah, this will be the last time we speak on it. Like I said, let's get this moisturizer on, because my skin is feeling very, very dry. Today I'm using Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow. So this is their moisturizer, and these are their dew drops. So I'm going to just use the both of those to moisturize my face, and then we're going to do the usual foundation routine. The only thing that I'm going to really be doing different today is focusing mainly on like the face makeup versus the like eyeshadow and stuff, because what I'm going to be doing is taking more photos. Over the last couple days I've been taking pictures of my new lashes that I'm dropping. So let's get into the announcement first. Briella Lashes is coming back. I don't know if I'm going to keep it called Briella Lashes or if I'm going to switch it to Oh Sweetie Lashes, because realistically it's going to go for sale on my my small business shop, which is ohsweetieshop.com, which, by the way, a ton of stuff is on sale right now from the last season of items. And then I'm going to be adding a bunch of like jewelry and like other stuff as well when I launch the lashes. Yeah, everything's going to be probably on ohsweetieshop.com, just to keep it simple, keep everything on one website. And today I have to take some more photos of more styles. You guys know I am the affordable lash queen. All of my lashes have always ever been $9 to $12, and you can get at least like 20 to 30 uses out of all of them, so it's definitely worth the money. And the quality is there. But this time it's going to be a little different. Let me go ahead and start putting this foundation on before I keep blabbing. So for foundation today, the usual, I just repurchased it. This is my old bottle. It looks like it's like still has product in it, right? But I've been struggling to like get anything out of this, so I had to go get another one. But it looks like it's still half full, but like nothing's coming out. Okay, Tarte. They reeled me in with the PR because they originally sent me it for free. So maybe the PR products are only half full. I don't know. We'll see when I finish this one. But this is their Found Sealer. This was around $20. And then I also use their Shape Tape powder and their Shape Tape concealer. And then I also use e.l.f. concealer under my eye. So those are the products you're about to see. But if you have any questions on anything that I'm using, if I don't end up saying like the product name, just ask me in the comments. Okay, so getting into the lashes or whatever. So what's going to be different this time about the launch? So last time it was just, you know, lashes go live. If you're interested, go check them out. But this time, because Valentine's Day is coming up, so I need this video to go live on my channel, because I need you guys to hear about this, because it's literally coming up in 2 weeks. But for Valentine's Day, it is one of my favorite holidays as of the last couple of years. I want to give you guys a Valentine's Day gift in a way. So I figured the best way to be able to like ship this gift over would be to include it with every purchase of a lash. So all my lashes for the launch are going to be $10. So for $10, not only are you going to be getting like a bomb lash, but you're also going to be getting a goodie bag that's going to have jewelry in it. And it's not any jewelry that I have for sale currently on my website. It's stuff you guys haven't seen before. So you'll get like a ring, a necklace, you'll get eyelash tweezers. So if you're new to putting on lashes, or you struggle just putting them on with like your hand or with like regular tweezers, these are like the curved ones. So you could just like put the lash on it and just, you know. Why does the foundation look so pale on camera? You get an eyelash brush, you get a cute sticker. I think that's it. You also get a pocket mirror. Girl, I'm like packing this up. I'm super excited. I'm definitely packing them up full of goodies. So if you buy 3 pairs of lashes, you also get 3 goodie bags. They'll come in like a really cute pink, or not pink, red type of like packaging with like confetti on the inside, and then all the products, including the lashes that you purchase. So they're also a good gift idea if you're interested in that as well. So those are going to be launching in the next couple of days. I'll probably announce it on my Instagram, so make sure you guys follow me on there at simplynessa15. But yeah, I'm probably going to end up like announcing or like posting the link or whatever, but I'm aiming to go live with these on the 3rd to the 5th. So one of these days this week they are going to go live. Obviously it's limited supply. I did have to order like all new lashes and stuff for this. So these are all completely like brand new styles that you guys have not seen before. But I promise you that you are going to absolutely love every single lash that you've ever purchased from my brand. So I'm excited for everybody to see that. So if you miss Briella lashes, or if you were a fan of the brand when it was around a couple years ago, stay tuned. I'm just really excited about the little like Valentine's Day thing. So I like built like a mock one just to like see how I wanted it to like look, and I don't know, I just got super excited to like actually put all of them together. So I hope you guys are interested in checking them out, because I don't know, it's just fun in general to like put together and, you know, gift, just a cute little gift. My skin has been breaking out like crazy. Anthony is a snowboarder. He's into snow sports and all of that. Like he could do tricks, like the whole shebang. So he keeps going up to like Mount Charleston. But recently we went to Flagstaff, Arizona. And when I tell you my skin does not like the cold, like yes, I'm from Arizona, but I'm from the hot part. I'm from Phoenix. I'm not from the cold part, and snowboarding and skiing was not even an option or a consideration. I didn't even know it existed as a kid, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Anthony's into that shit. So we went out there to go and play in the snow, me and Nyla, and he was snowboarding and all that, and my skin just said boop, 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 boop. So we are trying to recover from that. It's been about a week since we got back, and I'm still in recovery mode right now. But see, I have a love-hate relationship with this camera, because it has kind of like a filtering kind of effect where I think it like makes your skin look a little bit better than it really is. So most of the time I'm like, oh, I hate it, like I don't like that altering filter stuff. But right now, hey. A little pregnancy update, because I had a OBGYN appointment last week. Baby is growing really good, really well. Everything is going amazing. With Nyla, she was a high-risk pregnancy, so I've been concerned and like on my toes this entire like past 8 months, which by the way, yes, I am 8 months pregnant now. I'll give you guys a bump date in a second, but I've been so nervous these past, you know, 8 months, like watching what I've been eating and just like being really careful about just everything, because I didn't want, you know, to possibly have what happened with my pregnancy with Nyla happen again, which nothing like super crazy happened. She did end up being in the NICU for a couple of days, but she was fine. She just had jaundice. But I had really bad high blood pressure the entire pregnancy, so the doctor was like watching me super closely, and we were just like scared that it was gonna get too dangerous for the baby. So I didn't just like sit on the couch and like my water broke one day and like, oh, let's go to the hospital. Like, no, I had to like get sent to the hospital after a checkup, because the doctor was like, this is not okay, we need to get this baby out. So that's how that went with Nyla. So I'm really like I've just been watching what I've been eating and just watching like what I do, like taking it easy, because I didn't want to like risk anything, which sometimes you can't help it, it's inevitable. But like depending on your genetics and everything, like everybody's body's different. But for me, I think it's because I was eating really unhealthy, but everybody was like telling me like, oh, eat what you want, like who cares, like you're pregnant, you're growing, you know, another life inside of you, eat anything. So I gained like what, 50-60 pounds with Nyla, eating everything and anything. So I think I kind of gave myself the high blood pressure, if we're gonna be honest. So maybe like it was my fault, but I've been like really careful, and the doctor has been watching that very closely, because he was like, if you had high blood pressure with Nyla, like it's very highly likely that it's gonna end up happening with this baby. So just watch what you're eating, take a baby aspirin here and there, and you know, take it easy. That's what I've been doing, and so far so good. I don't have to take any trips to the high risk doctor this time, which hallelujah too, because girl, my insurance, like I spend so much money on insurance every month. I do not qualify for Medicare, Medicaid, or like assistance or assisted like pay insurance. I don't have it through an employer. I have to pay for it every month myself, and I don't know how much, like, let's talk about it in the comments actually, like this is some grown shit, right? So how much do you pay every month for insurance if you have to pay for it out of pocket? Because when I tell you how much I pay every month is a couple fingers on one hand, and that is only coverage for me and Nyla. And I just added her on this year because like for the first year of her life she had like coverage through the insurance that I had before, just through me. So now she has her own, and I have to like cover her for that. And then we try to add Anthony onto it, but like something went wrong, so we have to fix that. But I'm paying at least like $400 or $500 a month just for health insurance that like we don't really even use, because like yeah, she has a checkup every like couple of months, but like I mean now I'm pregnant, so like I need to use my health insurance. But like I'm not a sickly person, knock on wood. I don't get sick like that. Anthony doesn't get sick. Nyla, knock on wood again, has never been like sick. Like she has never, and like thank you Lord. So I was like, damn, I gotta spend all this money every month, like thousands of dollars a year, and if you don't even get sick, it's just wasted. Like, ugh. Same with like car insurance. Like girl, I'm not out here driving. Like Anthony drives half the time, but I still have to pay for car insurance for myself. You never get in an accident, which like me and him are not out here getting tickets. Like we drive like normal people, unlike everybody else here in Vegas. You still gotta pay that car insurance. Like you still gotta pay hundreds a month. I have State Farm, so I have all these like discounts and stuff because I've been with them since I started driving, so thank goodness for that. But like still, I'm not out here wrecking or getting hit. Bitch, why did I just say I'm not out here wrecking when what just happened in Flagstaff? Hopefully State Farm ain't watching. Parking lot went like this and it curved, and then you turn into the lot. There's a parking lot. So Walmart's over here. You're driving up, you have to make a left and then a right into the parking lot. When I tell you the car went left, but it kept going. I'm not the person to get in trouble with because I'm gonna start crying. I'm not the person to get in an accident with because you're gonna be like, girl, relax, and I'm still gonna be crying. But yeah, even though it was not like that severe or that dramatic, because the car has absolutely no damage to it, not even a scratch. And Anthony was like, you need to relax, like it was not that deep. I'm over here on Twitter like, y'all, the car just went into snow. But yeah, still scared the shit out of me. But other than that, I mean, that wasn't really our fault. It was literally just like, if there's ice on the floor and you can't see it, like if there's black ice and you can't see it, then you're gonna slide. Yeah, insurance is a scam anyways. So let's move on to the juicy topic, because I know some people clicked on this video just to hear about the tea. So by the way, I'm using another Tarte product, and this is their Clay Play to Go cheek palette. So it has a like blush highlighter, a highlighter, and a bronzer. I never really used the bronzer, I just mainly use the pink as like a blush, and I use the other one as like, you know, like a regular highlighter. But yeah, I don't use actual blush because I haven't taken the time to go to a store and buy one, and every time I'm at like a drugstore I always forget. But let's go ahead and get into it before I end up finishing this makeup and we still have things to talk about. Let me give you a little recap in case you have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm not one of those YouTubers that's gonna be like, click the card right here to go and watch the other video so you can catch up. Let me just give you a little rundown real quick. So basically I was in a relationship with somebody from the end of 2017, literally like December, to like May-ish 2018. But this was a long distance relationship and we only saw each other twice in person. The first time was as like a friendship thing that kind of turned into a little bit more, and then the second time was like a, oh, I'm visiting, like my boyfriend's visiting me type thing. So we saw each other only like twice. The communication, like, it was very much a struggle. If you watch those like videos where I talked about everything, then like you would have heard that like, yeah, like communication was a struggle. Like it took days to get a response out of this person, and like it was just not a healthy relationship, and I knew that it wasn't going to go anywhere. So we did eventually end up breaking up, but we mainly broke up because I ended up finding out through several other people that he was not only cheating on me, and I had proof of it, but also he had this whole like plan and scheme that he discussed with other influencers as if they wouldn't come and tell me with proof and show me proof of basically him saying that, oh, I like got hit up by this like American girl and like she has a lot of followers, I think I could like do something or take advantage of her. And he had a girlfriend at the time too, so that just makes it even more like messed up. So it was just a really messy situation. I didn't know that he had a girlfriend obviously when I was like hitting him up, because he hid her from the internet, which I'm not surprised because he was probably also cheating on her. So like nobody knew that. I mean, I didn't know. Nobody knew he had a girlfriend. So I feel terrible about that. So if that girl like still watches my video or watches my videos somehow, or like ever sees this, like I hope you know that I didn't know, because I didn't find out that you and him were a thing until the breakup. So just know that. But like all the miscommunication, the disrespect, everything that I just like dealt with in the relationship, like I was done. I had enough. And I told you guys through like a Q&A that like, oh yeah, we broke up, and that was that. And then he decided to make like a whole video trying to expose me or like try to make me look bad and shit. And it just started this whole like waterfall of like drama and like ugly mess. Literally like makes my body like tense up. Can you see that? You see how my whole body just like, as I like started talking about the topic, because it's just so ugly to me, and it's such like a, and the fact that I still have to like deal with this bullshit like years later, it's just so gross to me. Yeah, like just not the best relationship, not a good situation, lots of like bad moments, and it eventually, you know, ended. So after all of like that drama and stuff happened, I thought that that was the end of it. Like I took all my subscribers back. That was my only intentions, like, because I gained him almost like 200,000 subscribers like just in a couple of months, and that is like unheard of. Like that is insane, right? So all of my girlies unsubscribed from his channel, and I was like, okay, I'm done now, like whatever, like, because I was mainly hurt, like, yeah, he like disrespected me, but I was mainly hurt at the fact that like it was a whole plot, it was a whole like, you know, it was a whole plan, and he probably, you know, had like more girls that I didn't know about over there, but I'm over here thinking like, oh, I have a boyfriend, like my international boyfriend, blah 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 blah. So me thinking like all the drama is done and over with or whatever, it wasn't, because between 2018 and I would say like 2021, 2022, like 2021-ish, he continuously kept making videos about me, going on podcasts that didn't even exist, like literally made a whole fake podcast, I'm pretty sure, just to like be able to make this like the first episode topic. Left videos up of me and him for years, even though I like asked him originally like take those down, like why do you have all these videos up of me? And in an attempt to get him to stop making like videos and talking about me online, I DM'd him and he in return made a video talking about me DMing him, and then told everybody that maybe like me and him were gonna be friends and we'd make like a video together or something. But he basically like insinuated that like me and him were gonna like be friends again or some shit, and obviously like that was not going to happen. After he made that video, he kind of like laid low for a while. I didn't hear anything from him, and then I started getting the weird emails, and then I started getting DM'd from his grandma's account, and then I started getting DMs on Twitter and getting sent videos and pictures that nobody else has but him, saying like, you know, you miss me, like shit like that. So, you know, that was just a couple months ago. So it has been like a constant non-ending like cycle of just like popping up randomly to like bother me, harass me, and just be inappropriate. You hear that? This man clearly wanted to be a stepfather so bad. So because he's been harassing me for the last couple of months, sending all this weird shit and just being weird, I said, you know what, let me just talk about it in a YouTube video, because clearly that's the only way that he like backs off, like if you say something online. And I don't know if he does all this so he can get mentioned again or something. Then the following happened. I didn't get reached out to by him. I got reached out to by his ex-girlfriend that he started dating a couple months after, or like a month or two after me and him broke up, and they ended things last year. So this girl, I actually kind of recognized her username because I swore I like saw it before, and she did confirm with me that she had tried to like, I'm just gonna put a little bit of mascara. I told you guys we're gonna focus on the lashes because I'm gonna take pictures and stuff for them. A quick little coat just so it blends into the lash line really nicely. But basically she's tried to reach out to me before. I guess one of the situations, which this was so fucking petty of me, but it sounds like some shit I would have done years ago, obviously. But I guess she like came into one of my lives while I was talking about him making a video about me. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry, like I'm like his girlfriend or whatever. And I guess I started playing like clown music or something. But I guess she's tried to reach out over the last couple of years just to like be nice, or like, be like, I'm sorry, he's like doing this weird shit, like I'm his girlfriend, blah blah blah, like whatever. So she basically was like, hey, like I just want to come on here and just kind of like talk to you, like get a lot of shit off my chest that like maybe you didn't know that was happening in the background, or blah 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 blah. I think she just really wanted to vent, honestly, to somebody who also like dealt with him and his ways, which, don't get me wrong, like I'm not that kind of person anymore, because I will admit I have done this shit in the past where I became friends with somebody, or we started like a relationship, friendship based off of a mutual enemy. And that is something that I will tell all the younger girls and younger guys watching, like that is not how you start friendships. That is not how you start relationships off of like, you know, off of like negativity and stuff like that. Like that's not the right way to go. Because when you start it and base it off negativity, I feel like it could just kind of like revolve around that, you know, the entire time. She's a really nice girl, I'll give her that. Like she's very, very kind, very educated. Like she has her whole thing going with her life. So like, wish her nothing but the best. But it was really sad just to hear that like every time he would make a video about me, like how bad it hurt her, because she's like, I thought you cared about me, you're telling me that you care about me, but you're over here making videos about your ex, and like she's not making videos about you, she's not responding to you, like she's just showing that you're annoying her, and it's like fueling you. And then when I guess I sent him that DM, it like caused a lot of issues in the relationship, because she was like, bruh, like are they gonna start talking again? Like she thought, like she genuinely thought that me and him were gonna like start a relationship again when I sent him that DM, which I was like, girl, no, I was just doing that to get him to like, you know, leave me alone. Just to like hear like just all this stuff that like happened, I guess, in the background was just very like interesting and weird at the same time. Like, you know, a lot of situations that like she went through with him, I also went through, and there was like very, very like specific stuff that like we both went through that I just like, it's just crazy how disgusting some people can be in this world. Because like, I'm not gonna like share too much. She did tell me like, you could talk about anything we talked about in a video, like I don't care, like obviously don't share this or this or this. And I'm like, of course, like no, like I'm not trying to talk to you to get content or something, like that's weird. But I know like there was one situation that we both shared like to the T, which I found so strange. So basically, I went to Rolling Loud in 2018 with some of my friends, and one of my friends got invited to hang out with a rapper after the concert. So she didn't want to go by herself, of course, so I was gonna go with her. We take like Polaroids and stuff, like the memories, and I post those Polaroids on my social media, and he immediately like reaches out and is like, you slut, you skank, like you're a whore, like how could you be cheating on me, you're around all these men, like that shit that you went through a couple years ago, you deserved it, like referring to some really traumatic shit. And what happened to her? Literally the exact same thing. She was visiting him, and then she got invited out to go and hang out with her gay best friend. Like, I'm saying gay best friend because like they're like, she's not with this guy, like it's literally just her best friend, which I know that straight people can be friends and stuff, but like he literally had no reason to be bothered. Like, this is like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, he had really no reason to be bothered or intimidated or jealous. So she posted a picture with like her friend and some other friends, and he sends her the exact same thing. Like, how could you, like, you fucking whore, like that shit that happened to you 2 years ago or a couple years ago, like you deserved it, like saying all this like crazy shit to him. Like, she had all the screenshots and stuff, so I saw this, and it was just like really like sad to hear that like another woman's like trauma got used against her in the exact same way by the exact same person. So like, it's just like, while he was with this girl, he had all these girls on the side, and while he was with me, he had all these girls on the side. So it's like, how are you so like you have all these people, right? But the second you lose a little bit of control, you go the f off. Like, clearly you don't really care about me, clearly you don't really care about her if you're cheating and if you're with all these other people, you know what I mean? And also it's like, how are you bothering me? You have a whole girlfriend, you have all these side pieces, all these sneaky links, right? But you're still bothering me like 10,000 miles away. Like, that's not, like, I just genuinely don't get that. But yeah, she basically was just like venting. She even said like, I want to kind of like vent a little bit because I feel like you'll understand what I've gone through, and I try to talk to my friends about it, and they always like shut me down, or they don't want to hear it because they're tired of hearing about it, which I completely understand. Like, you know, like your friend's constantly complaining about her boyfriend, and you're just like, okay, then break up with him, you know what I mean? Like, at first you're like, okay, like I'm gonna support you, but there comes a point where you want to just tell your friend like, okay, you need to leave this man. You know? So it got to that point with her friends, I guess, and they didn't want to hear about that anymore. So she's like, honestly, I just need to like vent as well, and I am all about girls supporting girls, even in sometimes questionable situations. Clearly, anytime money was involved, she said that I always got like brought up like, oh, like I spent all this money on Nessa, I don't know if you're using me, like just over like little tiny things, like always comparing her to like me and making me seem like this like negative person. And it's just so strange to me because like he never spent a single dollar on me. Like, he didn't get me a Valentine's gift, he didn't get me a birthday gift, he didn't get me a Christmas gift, he didn't get me anything, and I was sending him presents. I sent him a gift for Christmas, I sent him a gift for Valentine's Day with like my coordinates on it, and then I had his, and like just all this like corny ass shit, right? So it's like, I was the one spending money, I'm the one that spent thousands of dollars on that vacation, and you were just kind of like freeloading, to be honest, and your card never worked. And then when you visited me, your card never worked. So once again, like, you never paid for anything. So the fact that this man made it such a thing, Vanessa used me. For what? A milkshake from McDonald's, a McFlurry? Not even that. Like, your card got declined there too, buddy. Basically, anytime they fought, she got compared to me. And it was always like irrelevant and just stupid. We're literally just like gossiping right now. Like, I promise you, I'm not a gossip. Like, I am not a gossip. I'm not, me and my friends don't like talk shit all day. Like, this is like the one time I'm like really just like sitting here talking about some stuff. Like, we're gossiping. Like, not this man. Like, when her and him were fighting, he went and got a girl that looked exactly like her. Like, I kid you not, like a girl that literally resembled her, and like started like posting her all over like his stories and like stuff to like try to make her jealous. Like, the weird shit that this guy does while having all of these side pieces and like sneaky links. Like, the weird shit that he would, like the extent that he had gone to. I know my best friend was like, girl, like I wouldn't even entertain that conversation. I wouldn't have even responded. I'm sure some of you guys are probably thinking that too. Like, girl, that's just energy you don't need. Like, that's just, what's the point? But I don't know. Maybe I was messy boots that day, or I was bored. So here's the lash that I'm putting on right now, just to like show you guys. These are one of them that I'm going to be selling. As you can see, a nice thin band. I have used them a couple of times now just to like try them out. So can you even see, child? Don't look at my nails. If you make fun of my nails, you are anti-woman. I saw somebody say that on TikTok and now I can't stop saying it. Like, if you see my hair a mess and you want to laugh at me, you are anti-woman. Like, I kid you not, like, if you're somebody that likes to get like cat eyelashes, like extensions, and you're paying like $110 to get them done, and then, you know, like 70 every like 2 or 3 weeks to get them touched up, you need to get these. Let me put them on real quick. So I literally just ran out of lash glue. Like this, I'm not even gonna be able to put the second one on, so I need to go run to Walgreens and go buy some more. But like, look, you guys. Ooh, it's falling off. How can I show you guys how this looks without having lash glue? Look, it literally looks like you have like lash extensions. Like, are those not fire? I'll put a photo because I did take a photo wearing them, so you can see them better right here. But are these not beautiful? $10, and these are gonna last you 20 to 30 uses. Should I also add like lash cases to the website? So if like you're this type of person that doesn't like to have a bunch of boxes, you just like to have them all like evenly lined up. And if you like buy like a lash case with like multiple pairs of lashes, maybe I could even send you like the labels so you could just like peel it off yourself, and like that could be cute. Girl, when I tell you I'm bringing the styles, like I'm not just bringing back like, you know, those cute ones, the wispy ones. Like, girl, I'm also going to be giving you guys like the colored lashes. Like, are you serious? Like, all my lashes are going to be $10. That is going to be my thing. Like, before it was 9 to 12, but like I found a new manufacturer. So originally Briella Lashes ended because I was going through, you know, my one girly. I ended up getting a supply from my regular person, and for some reason these ones were just like super long and like all messy all over the place, and I was like, girl, what's going on? This was like right when like COVID was happening, so maybe they were stressed out, I don't know. And it was this whole process of having to send them back, and then she tried to send me some more back and they were still just not good. So I tried to find new manufacturers, and I did that for a couple months, and then I just kind of like, it just fell through. And I was also moving at the same time, so that didn't help either. But I finally took the time over the last few months to finally like get back into it. And I told you guys that I was gonna launch on my birthday, but I was very pregnant, very sick, and I'm still very pregnant. I didn't even show you guys my belly yet. Hi. Look at like, how am I 8 months pregnant? What the heck? That's weird. I think I'm having another baby. This girl made a TikTok and it got like 1 million views, and it was like, you know, you're getting old when Miranda Sings is married and has 3 kids, when Jenna Marbles is off the internet and is married or something. What else do they say? They said when Tana is still Tana. And they said when Simply Nessa is on her 2nd child and getting married, and everybody was like, Simply Nessa has kids? Like, everybody was so shook that I have children now. And they're like, I know, like, that's so weird. Like, okay, growth. I mean, having kids don't mean that you're mature and you grew all of a sudden. Like, nobody get that twisted. But I'm definitely in a different stage of my life. I'm not like out here messing around, getting in trouble anymore, running through these LA streets. That era's over. Thank goodness. I've been doing the brown lip liner every day for like a year, so I have officially went back to my old lip liner and glitter gloss now. This is Mauve by NYX or NYX. And for my lip gloss, this is by ColourPop. It's their ultra glossy lip, and this is in the color Always Sunny. I don't know if they still sell this, but I mean, I got it last year and I just barely started using it recently. But just a little bit of glitter gloss, and that is what I've been doing for like my everyday lip, just to like give this a break, which as you can see it's out because I just stopped using it like last week. But this is in the color Pitch by ColourPop, and I use that, and then usually like a brown or a tan colored like butterscotchy kind of lip gloss. But we're going back to the more pinky colors now. And instead of using regular setting spray, which I recently just got one and I don't know where it went. Like, I know I saw Nyla walking around with it because we play makeup all the time. Like, that's our favorite thing to do every day, like play makeup. The amount of palettes that I have just destroyed, like, all over the place. So, I don't know where that new setting spray went, so we're gonna use this instead. This is also from Glow Recipe, Watermelon Glow. This is their Hydrating Ultrafine Mist. So, I just like to use this. Well, I've been using it for the last couple days as a setting spray and it works. Yeah, everything is going really well in the Benedetto household. Nothing to complain about. Everything's going really good. My pregnancy is really healthy. I put on 10 pounds, which I'm really proud and happy about because I wasn't able to gain any weight throughout this pregnancy because I was really sick, just vomiting, not able to eat at first. So baby's getting all the nutrients that he needs, which if you didn't know, I am having a boy. So yeah, I never posted the baby registry either because I don't know, I just feel weird posting that this time. I don't know, like, you guys helped so much last time, so like that's why I didn't post it. Because people were asking me like on that video, like, where's the baby registry? Like, you didn't even like give us the link. But I don't know, like, I know you guys want to support me, but I don't want to be like a beg or seem like a beg. But yeah, good all around, positive, happy, nothing to complain about. The only thing that bothers me is that whole like situation, because I keep in mind I had to get a new phone. Was it a week ago, almost 2 weeks ago? I had to get this phone because my speakers weren't working, and when I went and got the phone I also had to get a new number because somebody tried texting me like pretending to be Yarl. So I was like, okay, like, if it's not him bothering me, it's somebody pretending to be him trying to bother me. So girl, I got all these people trying to disturb my peace, but I'm not gonna let it happen. I'm not gonna let it work. So 2023, fresh slate. We're not talking about this weirdo ever again, which by the way, I forgot to mention in the update. The reason why he was bothering me so much, she told me that I guess he like works on a boat now, and every time he goes out to work on this boat, which I guess he goes out for like 3 weeks at a time, a month at a time, that's literally every single time he starts harassing me. Which I find it so funny how I live in the United States, in Nevada, on land, and I never have fucking phone service, but you're telling me this man could be on a fucking boat in the middle of the ocean and have perfect service to where he could be harassing me, sending emails, filming videos, posting. If you don't focus on the fish's Little Mermaid, leave me alone. So yeah, not dragging this any further into 2023. Fresh vibes, let's go. Okay, I'll be back in a couple days. I love you guys. Bye.